First Genshin ad I've ever gotten on Twitch. Hey yo. Hey Cyno. How you doing? You're here for the... Neon started the stream, but he still has things to do, so I'm just gonna chill here. I think everything is set up good. When am I gonna hear myself in the stream? I'm still listening to the stream in my other ear. I'm affected by the OBS Twitch bug, so I can't stream. Explain. Explain. What is this OBS Twitch bug you speak of? What is this Twitch bug that you speak of? I've been waiting like an hour. My OBS won't connect to my Twitch. Weird. Okay, so I know yesterday I memed on Don and Kawa for not using stream keys. Does your stream key not work either? Does it just like not connect? They posted about it on Twitter, it's just a thing. Weird. I will say though that I opened up OBS and it gave me a 500 error and said that it couldn't connect to my channel. So I closed OBS and I reopened it and it gave me the exact same thing. And for whatever reason, I feel like I'm lagging a bunch because my CPU is going wild. I have no idea why though, but my CPU usage is going crazy. Okay, so have you tried, I assume you have, but I'll say it just in case. Have you tried going into your settings and disconnecting your Twitch account and then reconnecting it? Because that's what I did and it worked just fine. It worked just fine for me. But who knows? I was going to, but when I saw they posted officially about it, I was like, maybe I just die. That's fair. I need to figure out what's causing my CPU to go wild. What's happening? OBS says it's using 14% of my CPU, and I need to know why this is happening. My whole like computer is dying. Why are you doing this to me, OBS? Is it because of... Wait, hold on. This is what you get for forcing it? Hold on. Task Manager says I'm not using anything, so I wonder. It's going back down. Okay, I think I do know what it is. I think it's just because my computer's Papega and having my second monitor is like too much for it. But as long as I'm not like lagging. Also, Sophie's floating now. I think we'll be good. I'm not gonna be playing Genshin today, so I'm not too worried about... Let me turn on this fan. I'm not too worried about frame rate. As long as I'm not like turning into a PowerPoint. Okay, it looks like partially I am. I look pretty good though. I'll be okay. That's good, or I'd have to eject myself immediately. Yeah, no Genshin. Instead, as you can probably see next to me, which I'm not looking at, is it floating? Oh, that's annoying. It's slightly above. I'm screaming and dying, I want to explore. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. You could just be like me and just be completely unenthused about Sumeru. And by unenthused, I mean just kind of like, oh, that's cool, I'll explore this off stream. I know I'm gonna lag right now. Let me move chat up so I can not block all of you. Chat, come on. And actually, you know what? The better idea? I probably should drag this window source all the way to the bottom so it doesn't block any other alerts. I explore a lot off stream too, but you know me, Genshin. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. What is this display capture? Oh, that's just like my whole like monitor. Cool. Love that. Why is my alert box below my model? That's not right. Get that back up there. So why is your Discord hidden away in some secretive link? What do you mean some secretive link? What do you mean some secretive link? If you go to my Twitter and you click on my if you go to my Twitter and then you click on my little link tree in my Twitter, it's literally not on my Twitch. What are you talking about? It shows up like every 20 minutes in chat. Unless something's happened and that's broken. It's in my giant like tweet link. My tweet link? It's in my giant like link tree. It's on Twitter, but why? Because it's all there. It should be on Twitch. Also because like, what do I do? I can't see anything because of my camera. I'm looking at my second monitor and I have my camera in the perfect spot to where I can't see anything that I need to see right now. Oh, Twitch Rivals has a stream that's down right now. Front page of Twitch has Twitch Rivals on it and their stream crashed. Love that. Love that. Hope that doesn't become me. Is it not? I could make a panel for it. I could make a panel for it, but I just don't... Is it really not in my About page? Is it not in my... Oh, it's not. It's not. It's in the TikTok. Okay, that's pretty funny. I'll add that in there. I'll add that in there. I don't think I have a command to pull it up, but there is a Discord timer that should go off at some point too. If anybody joins or puts things in Discord, I have Discord closed right now, so I won't see it. But, I was surprised. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just not too big on Discord. Yeah, like I said, it's not set up. There's no command for it. There's all sorts of commands that people never use. I only made it because I'll probably get anxiety and dissolve, but you know. Yeah, I only made it because Luigi and Shin both asked about it, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll make a Discord. But nowadays, it's just people posting about Cyno. Cyno? Hear no evil, see no evil, and say no evil. Say no evil, see no evil, Cyno hero. What? Anyway, yeah, today we are going to be doing this because I wanted to do this, and we're starting early because I wanted to do this. And add that to the bad jokes book. Yep. Actually, why am I doing that? Hold on. Hold on. See no evil, Cyno evil, and say no evil. I forgot. I actually do have a room shot. I have a crack shot that I can just play. It's great. It's great. But today the plan is to hello Tacti, goodbye Tacti. It's pretty cool that you got your goal to level 43. Okay, cool. Love that Gambalal. I don't think that's how it works. I think you need to. I think it's one word. It's one word, right? Oh no, is it just not working? Oh, well, I guess it's just not working. Cool, love that. Love that. But if you wanted to do... Wait, why am I number 1 on the leaderboard? Wait, how am I number 1 on the leaderboard? Oh, wait. Isn't, like, Stream Elements, like, super broken? Isn't stuff, like, super dead? Isn't, like... Wasn't there an update? Isn't everything, like, super, like, Papega? Let me check. It might just be the gamble things they're broken.
Magic is everything.
Okay, no. It's all there. It's all there. The gamble just doesn't work. Cool, love that. How many points did I have? I have a lot. Yeah, they're just broken. Cool. Oh, wait, I wonder. Is that part of Twitch's new terms of service update? Does that get marked under... I assume it wouldn't. It's not real money. It's not real money. You can get more points by spending money. I wonder. I hope not. I really hope that that's not how that works. I can't imagine it would be, because I'm pretty sure I can still set up Symbol gambled on my stream last night. Yeah, I can't imagine it would be, because it's not real. Like, stream elements especially isn't real, because I can change all the points at any time. But anyway, after we did all of that, I'm going to be reading the letters to Elma from Yorishika's first album? I think it's their first album. That's why I gave up on music. It's a narrative album with Elma, and so to go along with this, so like the songs are connected, they tell a story, you know, all that good jazz. But also because Nobuna's like an absolute mad lad, he decided he wanted to also write like 20 letters and like a whole diary. And so, yay, it's pretty poggers. He also decided to write like a 50-page novella for creation and plagiarism. So like, cool. You go, my guy. Stay winning. But today, because I have never actually sat down and read through all of the letters. Actually, I've never read through all the letters. I've read parts of Elma's diary. I thought it'd be pretty cool and a little different, because no one ever talks about Yorishika, to read through Amy's letters to Elma and then listen to the songs on That's Why I Gave Up on Music. And then, probably not today, because That's Why I Gave Up on Music is like an hour and a half long or something like that. It's like 40, maybe it's not that long. Maybe it's like an hour long. So at a future point, I'll probably read Elma's diary and then listen to Elma as well. The album, not the song, and not the person. So with that being said, I have it right up here. Hopefully, it's gonna be kind of weird with how I have it cropped, but you can see the top, and I'll just have to remember that it's the very, like, there's a yellow box on my screen that shows me the cutoff. I'll just need to make sure that what I'm reading is in there. I think the background music is fine. I think having that on is fine. It's not too loud. I'm looking at stream elements right now. Everything should be working. Everything should be working. I have all the stuff turned on. Are my glasses now forever? No, my glasses are not forever. No. I'll get hit with a using my name and likeness by Kaze. So, glasses are only for when I'm reading. So, I forgot yesterday I forgot on Saturday playing Seabed, and I didn't have them on for like 10 minutes. So, it's time to go destroy my voice reading all these things and then recover by listening to music. I decided that was probably a smarter way to organize these, rather than reacting to all the songs and then reading everything. Here we go. Our first letter to Elma. 831, untitled. Stockholm. Did I just shrink? That's annoying. Gamlistan. Is this real? What do you mean, Tofu? Is what real? Is what real? Are the letters real? They're certainly real letters. They certainly exist. They were written by a person. Or are you talking about like me actually like streaming? Tofu, this is all a fantasy? I created a monster, a hell inside my head. Is this Neon back? Yeah, Neon's back for at least one day. And Neon's also gonna... I would normally love to sit and chat, but Neon actually kinda wants to get on with the stream because it is gonna be quite a long one, and we are 19 minutes in. So, watch this not be long at all. Neon is going to continue on, but thanks for showing up, Tofu. I am reading Amy's Letters to Elma. Amy's Letters to Elma? Yeah, Amy's Letters to Elma from That's Why I Gave Up on Music. The, I believe, first album by Yorushika. Full first album. I do believe that before this came out, they had a mini album called A Loser Doesn't Need an Encore. So, and some of those songs do show up. Actually, no, I don't think... Maybe that came afterwards. They probably came out afterwards. I'm probably getting that confused. I'm pretty sure A Loser Doesn't Need an Encore came out, and then Plagiarism and Creation came out. So I think I have those confused. But anyway, Yorushika lore. Cool. I'll start over. To Elma. 831. Untitled. Stockholm, Gamlistan. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming that the person who translated this translated it right. I don't have much... Oh, wait, no. The hustle and bustle falling on the cobblestone pavement. I don't have much ink left. I think I'll fill this box with songs I wrote while I was traveling, and the pictures I took in this country... In this country, if I photograph even a single street corner, a familiar smell comes to me from somewhere. I'm pretty terrible at taking pictures, but I printed all the ones that weren't blurry. Elma, all the words and melodies in this box are yours now, so you can do whatever you like with them. I certainly don't need them anymore. To the end, I stayed the same, no matter where I went. A hideous ghost, driven mad by art, selfishly putting on an attitude of pessimism, thinking only of my work. Yes. In the end, music, to me, was... Wow. I have to finish my summer assignment and I only found out on Monday it's due tomorrow. Oh no! Pray for me? Yes. Yes. We gotta get that, we gotta get that Mat 6 praise up in the chat. Oh, that's a good emote idea. I might copy that. I might make an emote like that. And yes, these were translated by EJ Translations. They've done a lot of translations for the music videos and a bunch of different songs. Great work. Love it. Okay, and they're all... Most of these have pictures with them. And these are all, I believe, real places in Sweden that you can actually go to, which is another cool thing, kind of like the end of your name. 314. When I leaned out the window to look out at the sky, it was so clear that I suddenly remembered you and thought that I would write you a letter. Well, that's what it was at the start, but thinking about it now, this is something like an escape. I think you know what I'm escaping from. From society, from connections, from friends, from my job, from life. Basically, from everything. Oh, right, before I get into that, I should tell you. This may surprise you, but I've recently learned to do housework. That's right, me, who couldn't even use a washing machine before. But I guess being a human means changing, however slowly. It's just like you said, Elma. A single day is far too short, but living is just too long. When I think that the summer is ending like this, I start to feel like I won't be able to create anything serious even if I live to be 100. To tell you the truth, I quit the part-time job I used to have. It was at the beginning of last August. Elma, there must be a lot of people who never do anything with their lives. 50 people working hard can't match up to 10 people with talent, no matter how much you regret it. You can't reverse a failure into a success. That'll never change. Words are no match for bullets. They can't miraculously cure illness. Still, I believe that music alone was different. Music wasn't just art. Making things there for people, what could be more valuable? Which is to say, those disgusting money worshippers are wrong. It's like Oscar Wilde said, art isn't a reflection in a cracked mirror. Life imitates art far more than art imitates life. But lately, I've been thinking, in the end, if you don't have a life, if you don't have a body that can make things, you won't be able to create anything. No matter how much I struggle against it, everything I create draws from my heart, my way of living, my experiences. In this way, my art is tied to my life, as if it really were a mirror. This is really just a journal, Elma. I'm sure that there should still be art inside me. It's almost exactly the thing that Oscar denied. That contradiction has always caused me pain. Music has become something I can no longer enjoy. What do you think, Elma? And then this is from The Decay of Lying, little footnotes for references. 321, Deep Indigo. And this is transcribed lyrics for a song, and this one does have, Letters for Elma do have some songs that show up on, I think it's That's Why I Gave Up on Music. I don't think they show up on Elma, I think they do show up on That's Why I Gave Up on Music, but there are the Japanese and then also a translated English. So I'll just read these. They are not metered, so they will not fit the, rhythm of the song. But reading these might be familiar if you've been present for some of my Minecraft streams. The scenery doesn't change on a faded afternoon. Under the overpass Indigo Squared while I lie down, I hear a single clap through my blank page life. I was singing about my own empty self today as usual. So things wouldn't change, I wrote a story starring you in my notebook. My gas and water being cut off, society and the news are all someone else's problem. Even this life of mine. Look, it's like ink. As I grow up, the dreams I had always pictured in my head those days is also approaching its expiration. Though I just look up at the clouds. While they float through my field of vision today as usual, in the distant night sky I looked up at, flowers swim, to the point it's mistaken for spring, as if I just lose sight of you. I looked down so I wouldn't trip. Life is made of nothing but compromises. I don't believe in hearts, or fate, or love songs, or life. After all, if it can't sell well, then it's all pointless. While lying down here in the present that I formed by intentionally shutting my dreams, I'm waiting for my expiration. Just on the other side of my eyelids, while I saw a distant picture of you. In my notebook, flowers swim in the corner of a faint night. Another in my eyes. Life is just a series of compromises. I'd understood that long ago. Elma, it's you. You alone are my music. There are 80 more characters in the song to go. Maybe because the value of life is in the way it ends. I just picture you, as even the indigo filling my field of vision is blurred too. In the distant sky I look up at, flowers swim, Indigo Squared covering these eyes. It's just in the distant sky I looked up at, you're cooling off, as if you swim through the night. And I will read these because these are actually kind of interesting. A more literal translation of the title, Deep Indigo, would be Indigo Squared. The word for indigo, I, sounds like the number I, and I squared is -1. It's also homophonous? It's a homophone. With love, I, and grief, I. The second part, to look up in the distant night sky, I looked up at flowers swim, can also mean to look up to rely on, or to depend on in Japanese. And then in an update, Nabuna did confirm that the I squared thing was the whole like indigo squared, love squared, I, love, grief, -1. And also that the title appears to the scenery appearing doubled because the protagonist's vision is blurred by tears, which is an interesting one, doubled up vision. That's why I put out the tweet of the whole, Elma, when I subtracted you from my life, I was left with -1. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's in this, in these letters somewhere. And then the music video has text that shows up on screen. And it says, in a single 6 tatami mat room, I write my songs. My life was just one memory after another. Indigo blue rainy days, feeling the cold on my back as I lie on the ground. The smell of dried out earth and grass, the space between the overpass, the sensation of asphalt against my fingertips, the ultramarine of the sky reflected in my vision. Field of vision. The heavy, blurring deep indigo. Life is just one compromise after another. In the midst of making choices one by one, there are times when I decisively made mistakes. I'm growing up without forgetting that sensation. The sunset lost in the night is piercing the apartment in Sekimachi. The dried out red color is reflected in the glass of the window. 8/7, August. That place. Moonlight. I don't need anything. My heart became irritated. It was harder to breathe with every step. When I first ran away from my part-time job, I didn't care anymore about music or life or anything. The only thing that grew were things that I couldn't stomach. That certain August, moonlight, I took off on my bike. The overpass at Higashifushimi? Kadaira? Fuji Meteori? And the shopping area. The night wind tickled my nose. The pain in my heart was just my imagination. I understood that. I pretended to understand that. I did pretend to understand that. It's the worst. It's the worst. Everything about me is the worst. I want you to stay by me, like I'd let you become just a memory. I will never be a memory. It's the worst. It's the worst. I just can't help but feel good. They're the worst. These lyrics, that is. If my life could end at 27, then rock and roll saved me. I'm done with thinking. I'm gonna die anyway after all. I don't need anything. Even you. My heart became irritated. I got laughably thirsty. The first time I sold my heart, both my constricted heart and my pride, I didn't care about them anymore. I bowed even to the people I couldn't stand. That certain August, I strode through the scenery of the past, the street vendors of Stockholm, Kiruna, the cobbled streets of Gamlestan. You were the only thing I shut inside my heart. Even the blue of the sky is just my imagination. I was smiling while my face was smiling. It's the worst, it's arrogance. You and everyone are greedy. Dramatic songs and love, you see, they can't help but be ridiculous. I knew. Your life is your own. No matter how much I'll scream, that's the worst. That's right, it's gotta be. Rock and roll plays in the next world. Hymns and stuff aren't popular, because God doesn't exist after all. Sin, mistakes, crime, suicide, war, discrimination. I don't care about any of it. It's the worst, it's the worst. To leave was arrogance. I want to agree with you on everything. But that's just the same as deceit, Elma. It's the worst, it's the worst. I can't help that it's dear to me. I want to mourn myself in a dramatic night. It's the worst, it's the worst. Words are just tedious. Your life is moonlight. As if you could say that's a common thing. It's the worst, it's the worst. I couldn't help but laugh. They're the worst. Lyrics just for how they sound. If my life could end at 27, then rock and roll saved me. I'm done with thinking. I'm gonna die anyway, after all. The present, love, the past, dreams, memories, humming, pale eyes, night mist, kindness, suffering, cephals, depression, that summer, the song, hypocrisy, night wind, lies, you, me, and the blue sky. I don't need any of it. This can be read as Bo or Nanagashi, and while it's Bo in the lyrics themselves, Nobuna has pronounced it Nanagashi, though he said on Twitter he doesn't have a strong preference between the two readings of the title. The word just means a certain, and usually has a noun appended to it unless it's referring to a person. But Nobuna has stated that in this case it does not refer to a person, but a place, and possibly also a time. The second one, the Rock and Roll 27, a reference to the 27 Club, a term that originated in the 1970s when Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin, Brian Jones, and Jimi Hendrix all died at the age of 27 within several years of each other. It gained more prominence in the 1990s when Kurt Cobain also died at the age. While it's since expanded to include actors and other celebrities, not to mention musicians in other genres, it's still heavily associated with rock musicians specifically. 420. I'm staying in a city called Lund. Geographically, it's an old city, located in the southern tip of the country. Known as the City of Scholars, it's home to the country's oldest university. The Lund Cathedral is said to be built around the 12th century. There's an old astronomical clock there. The clock's machinery moves twice a day at certain times. Avoiding church service, I sit somewhere, absent-mindedly thinking about the lyrics that I'm going to write. You can say that this has become sort of my daily routine here in the city. While reminiscing about the time when I was living in Sekimachi, I'm writing my lyrics. 424. Lyric writing and coffee. In my bare minimum life, in my tiny 6-to-Tommy Mad apartment, I should have just lived with you. That's all I would think about. If the color of happiness is semi-transparent, then I wish I'd never seen it. Even though I can't do anything, today ends. In my bare minimum life, in my tiny 6-to-Tommy Mad apartment, every day staring at the ceiling, I was thinking about something. The value of happiness is 60,000 yen. After rent, I've only got 4,000 yen left. I go scrounging in my blurred thoughts for memories. I've become able to talk about love with cold cynicism. My cold coffee is, as usual, like that too. I hate it. I don't get it, I don't get it. I don't get it, I don't get it. You're now just a memory, but keep on getting in my way. I don't get it, I don't get it. I don't get it, I don't get it. I don't know how to walk well or how to say goodbye. At the lowest possible volume in my slightly bigger apartment, I scribble down lyrics about the cut-off gas, my memories, and how cold the shower is. If I'm selling my lifespan, there's 2 years left. If that's all, let's go to that town, and scrounge for memories with my remaining life. Sunny days, night festivals, the streetlights of Sekamachi, clouds, mirages, and the cynical outlook of my lyrics. They're all sophistry. I don't get it, I don't get it. I don't get it, I don't get it. You're now just a memory, but keep on getting into songs. I don't get it, I don't get it. I don't get it, I don't get it. I don't know how to forget them, or how to use them from now on. What does that say, actually? What's that? Walk? Oh, it's Wakanayo. Okay. Wakanayo. I was like, I should at least look at this. It's all Ana. So, I can at least try. With my cold eyes, I was writing a song about you. My life these days is for you. While I'm forgetting my dreams, transients, your mouth, eyes, and those fingertips. Look, the song's about to end. It's time. Because it's finally your turn now. I don't get it, I don't get it, I don't get it, I don't get it. Become a memory. Oh, won't you become a song? I don't get it, I don't get it. I don't get it, I don't get it. I don't get, you know, how is it that people can walk? I don't get how that's supposed to be obvious. I don't get it at all. And then 60,000 yen at the time of writing, and 4,000 yen were roughly $550 and $35. I can't imagine they've changed too much since then either. 713. Visby. The road stretching out to the north side of Almadillon? Almadillon? I do not know. From the bench under the shed of the tree, facing the wall that circles the coastline, I'm at the island next to Gotland called Faro. Faro? Nook? Well, that's the Nook-O, isn't it? I have no idea. I'm not even gonna try. At the northern end of the edge of the island, there's a limestone that has turned into a strange shape after being scraped by the sea for years. It became an object of art, enshrined by the coast. About the song called Parade, no one can see it, but everyone has it. No one has ever seen it, but it appears when we speak. Depending on the mood, it can either become warm or cold. Then it goes to the heart, climbs up the lungs, passes the trachea, then falls from the mouth. I'm talking about voice. The heart resides in that very vibration of air. About gods. Gods make their home inside excellent works of art. Every time someone makes a work of art, an illusion conjures up. They feel as if they're being moved by something unseen. Hello, Miko. I am reading letters. I'm a lurk? Yeah, no problem. Perhaps the brush is just being moved by emotions, or sentiments such as feelings of emptiness, sadness, or happiness. But to me, gods are behind that. From the heart, it goes through the fingertips, then it goes into this rectangle-shaped paper. I personally like that exact moment. I'm sure you must think the same way too, or that way too. The only thing you must not misunderstand is this. Gods make their home in works of art. They don't reside in us humans. It's arrogant of artists to think like that. I'm saying this because I'm imitating Oscar Wilde's philosophy. Making art for art's sake. Yes, art making is one kind of religion. I'm completely the same as you always being there. It's completely the same as you always being there. Existing inside my words. I'm getting low on ink. I might have to be careful in how I use it. Night dear. Thank you, night dear. 6:15. I'll dance. With a heart that's clearer than transparent, I'm laughing at society. Thinking back to when I chose music, I gotta make fun of myself from back in that day. Everything I want to tell you, the song, even my voice, has turned into the wind and vanished with the bubbles. So I want to throw away the synthesia-like sentiment. If you're okay with me, if you want to know, I won't hide anything anymore. From now on, I'll just dance. I'll dance just a little. I want to quit being human. That's how it is, right? It's not even interesting, right? Thinking back on when I showed off that guitar I was so proud of, I want to crush the person I was back then. Everything I want to tell you, the summer, the winter, beyond tomorrow. It's all become ash and disappeared in an instant, so I'm throwing away this emotion I lost long ago. If it's okay with you, if you just want to forget, I won't hesitate anymore. I'll dance like this until dawn. I've given up on music. If I write about you as you were in my memory with no changes at all, there won't be a single thing left that I want to do, because nothing else comes to mind. Because the days when I knew you were past, I want to capture this emotion of wanting to somehow be compensated with a song. If my life now is painful because I'm done with excuses, oh come on, let's just dance. It's become the wind you see, it's vanished with the bubbles you see. I'll throw away the sensation that I just can't figure out how to deal with. If you're okay with me, if you want to know, I won't hide anything anymore. From now on, just a little. Like this. Just a little. I'll dance. 517. I'm in a city called Linköping? Rinköping? In Japanese, perhaps pronouncing it Rinköping? Chapin? Something. Would be closer to the actual pronunciation. It's not that big of a city, but it's beautiful. Chapin? Close to the city center, there's an open-air museum called Gamla Linköping. I said it's an open-air museum, but there's actually no building there that's big or eye-catching, or anything of the sort. Gamla means old in Swedish, and there, the townscape and the livelihood of early Linköping is preserved as is. Should I try to put it into words? It's only this part of the city that feels like one is being taken back to the 19th century. It's that kind of place. It's a wonderful city. So should you ever visit this country, I think you should try going here too. I'll talk about the song I wrote some days ago. This thing called Flower Verdigris is, in other words, emerald green. I'm hopelessly mediocre when it comes to writing lyrics, so if I don't come up with a theme first, there'll be times when I can't write enough words. The emerald green is an artificial, poisonous dye. In that song, it refers to tears. Tears are surely similar to poison. Tears that come from suffering, happiness, bitterness, sympathy, being deeply moved, regret. They are all some sort of form of a poison. I don't care whether they're a defense mechanism to protect the body against stress, or if they're to sort out feelings. To me, they're all escapism. They're a weakness. If feelings are a weakness, then tears are an anesthesia to justify that weakness. Tears that come out in order to deceive the heart are nothing but narcissism. They're a poison that numbs character. Back then, I didn't know that. If my memories and work were laughed at back then, if someone would beat me hard and send me flying then that would be fine. The tears that are hidden behind feelings of pride or self-esteem don't provide comfort. They're truly a poison. I really, truly think they are. Well then. 531. In June, I'll write about the town after the rain. Ultramarine of the town reflected in the window. Early summer rain following the gutter. The drops I'm staring blankly at. They fall one by one. One by one. My heart shape is a rectangle. Or shaped as a rectangle. It resides only in the interior of this paper, and you only exist above the surface of these drawn-out songs I'm writing. How incredibly stupid. How ridiculous this is. I want to see something that isn't rational. It's surely unfortunate to just forget the smell of the deep rain, so... Move your mouth, trace it with your fingers, then sew it with words, and wait in that town. The sound of rainfall dancing among the streetlights, the road turning at the other side of the twilight, a one-man parade made of the sound of footsteps, and the blue-colored mist of the clouds waiting for summer. My life is now I-squared. Subtracting you left me below zero. I can only see you within my memories, in the aftermath of the June rain. I scribble down even your smiling face. I'm gouging out my heart. You should know already that I can't figure it out, even though it's unfortunate to even just forget the deep smell of the rain. I just want to see the face you'd make. After you read the letters I wrote, I'm writing about that summer. Everything's so trivial. Getting involved with others is too much trouble. Even putting my thoughts into words is a pain. So, it was only you after all, huh? Like I said, it's incredibly stupid. It's ridiculous. I always knew it wasn't rational, you know. I'm always writing about the deep smell of the rain and the raining town. Being deeply moved while yearning for you, I'm sewing like this, waiting in that town. And there's the, I subtracted you from my life and it was left with -1. 529. I'm staying in a hotel in Gamlistan. It's bad, but it's been raining heavily for some days and I've been stuck inside my room. I think I've written about the meaning of Gamla before. In short, this town is an old town where the pavements are made of stones. The pebbles covered, interesting, alley I look down from the windows is always fascinating. But with the rain falling so heavily like this, even going out for a bit is a bother, so I'm just writing songs and lyrics in my room. I want to talk about Henry Darger for a bit. For more than 60 years, he kept writing stories alone in a one-room apartment in Illinois, Chicago. Perhaps you know about him. Not Chicago, Illinois? Interesting. He ended up in a retirement home, and half a year before he died, for the first time, others finally got to see his hidden works that he piled up. It's a 15,145-page manuscript of a novel and some 100 illustrations. Even now, it's still the world's longest novel ever written. The truth is, all of us creative artists should be like Henry Darger, who shouldn't care about things like praise, fame, money, or power, purely making something just for the sake of their own, without thinking about gaining anything out of it. How many people in this world are capable of that, I wonder? I've always been thinking about this. He must have found happiness in the act of creating itself. Each person considers what happiness is differently, but even if that happiness isn't something that can be objectively measured, if it's measured by one's way of life itself, then what I've been doing up until now is just some deviancy. I want to make something that sells. I want to write something better than what other people write. I just want to be recognized. I've been doing everything with these as the only motive. Why is he, and only he, who gets all the recognition? I grumble like that over and over. I continue making works with envy and jealousy as the driving force. If that's the case, as I can't make things that sell, I should have done the appropriate thing regardless of my personal feelings. I should have found some job, then write something when I have the time. I should have gone looking for happiness, even in desperation. I've been doing music wrong this whole time. I finally realized that. That's all there is to it. But supposing that is true, if the way I've been living my life isn't correct in the slightest, then it really is fruitless, isn't it? Isn't there no reward for us who have been living like this? What do you think, Elma? 5:15. In May from the window with emerald green. In my chest, it felt like even the summer ending was just my imagination. In an empty classroom, the curtain was swaying in the wind. There I was watching the sky together with you. That summer will never cease to be on my mind. Goodbye. I gasped with the greenness of youth. Tears are like emerald green. If I don't say anything, then it will just disappear. I'm really acting like an idiot. Remember. I can't remember, I screamed inside my mind. If that's the case, then this pain itself is my soul. Even so, if you insist that you can't hear it. I can't do anything other than force a smile. The memory of the two of us, spending that summer together, was laughed at, and I'm stuck here saying nothing. Saying nothing? Saying nothing. Don't laugh. Our value is self-evident. If I'm to make an analogy, this is my soul. I'm really acting like an idiot, even though just staying silent is painful. Hey, say something back. Not being able to say anything back, I walked alone. Only my condemned self remained. Even so, I still can't remember, huh? Goodbye, I gasped with the greenness of youth. Tears are like emerald green. Just shut up, I get it already, I can hear your voice. Remember. I remembered, I screamed from my throat. This pain itself is your proof. Even so, if you insist that you can't hear it. Refer to 517. The emerald green. The dye. 626. Visby, a city in Gotland, was a town that flourished in the Viking Age, but over time declined as a trading port, and even now, a middle-age-like flavor strongly remains in the town. There's a rounded wall encircling the town built in the Middle Ages as castle defense, so you can see its form unchanged for centuries. I'm writing from a hotel room in that town. What I want to write about today isn't the usual topic about the intricacies of works of art, but just a personal story. I once had something you could call pride, so when my work was criticized, I'd become overcome with anger towards the part that was critiqued. No matter how bitterly I denied it, I'd make my work for the intention of covering up that fact. Every night, relying on the moonlight to write, I think only of the ways to get back at those assholes. I hated them so much I could kill them. The immature, rebellious spirit refusing to accept a loss was my gasoline. I keenly understood that my single greatest driving force was rage. I think it was around the start of last summer. One evening, I went in front of the station for the first time in a while with my guitar to sing songs. It was a street performance. It was just after I had quit my long-held part-time job, so it was a period when I was writing out of force of habit. It was a place without much foot traffic. The sunset was casting an orange light on the shopping district on the other side of the street. Students, working men, young couples, and elderly people would occasionally lightly stop walking, before losing interest and leaving. It would repeat like that in an obvious loop without changing. It was right after I had finished tuning for the next song. Looking up right in front of me, suddenly a middle-aged man was standing there staring at me. I lightly bowed my head, then readied my guitar. After a few minutes after I'd begun playing the song, he was still listening without saying a word. As the performance was drawing to a close, his body language returned to normal, as if he had lost interest. And as he left his impression in a single remark. "Boring song, ain't it?" he said. What do you think I thought when I heard that? I didn't care. I didn't care at all, Elma. I stopped playing there and on my way home headed through the shopping district across the street. I still can't forget the sunset, confused for the night I saw that day. The term used is Yoromagai, meaning something like night sham or imitation of night. Point being that it's used at the end of the sunset when it's fading into the night. It's also the title of the next song. Wow. 7-Eleven. Ooh, 7-Eleven. You know, I heard they got some pretty good, what do they call them? What do they call them? They call them Slurpees? Is that what they're called at 7-Eleven? Right? Is that what they're called? Yeah, Slurpees. 7-Eleven. False night. This is Romaji. I don't know why, but it is. Who cares about singing faithfully? I want to live taking it easier than other people. I don't want to work hard. Walking along with my head down, not realizing how blue the sky is. I'm stuck gazing only at your picture. There it is. Walking along with my head down, not realizing how blue the sky is. I'm stuck gazing only at your picture. I feel like I already read that. But my hollow heart set out for a stroll in the sunset town, the part of it that's a lie, slowly and heavily growing more taut than the barrel of a gun. Even each life is a machine gun, blow it all away more. Hey, even the heart's taken away with just one parting word. I want to erase these sad things. I want to erase these happy things too. I want to erase my heart. One's enough for you, just want to put a hole in you. Nameless flowers are beautiful, who cares about that? I want to erase this obnoxiously bright heart. I don't want to go to work. Talking to people with my head down, I can't understand people's feelings. I'm stuck gazing only at your picture. In the middle of the live bar, I'm faithfully singing. Having the nerve to sing songs not for money. It's idiotic, ain't it? Life is a machine gun, that's what I'm getting at. Hey, sing on every refrain with all of that throat. I want to erase these painful songs. I want to erase these kind songs too. Just listening hurts. One's enough for me. Each life is a machine gun, blow it all away more. Hey, laugh that's painful with one parting word. I want to become a memory for you that lives by passing it on to the next generation. I feel like just watching hurts. Just one is enough. Once is enough for you. I want to penetrate through. This line in Japanese means both, I want to open a hole in you, put a bullet through you, and I want to breathe new life into you. 5-6. Oh, we're getting close to the end. North of Lund, on a road towards Stockholm, I met a thief. Well, I don't really have anything left to lose, but I was bothered that they stole some cash that I had and the extra ink I'd brought with me. As you know, I'm determined to use this old pen and this ink when I write things. So, well, I'm saving it so I don't lose it. I've been thinking about life's expiration date. I think that since life is similar to music to me, you can also say it's the same with the expiration date of a work of art. Matsuo Basho left a quote saying, "Let your haikus be written as if by a child." I think that can also be said about music. Rather than focusing on works of music that we have been used to, music that focuses on technical skills to create. The really good ones are the works that have been made poorly, but have inspirational impulse within them. And so, that's what made my music really fun to me. But it stopped 2 or 3 years after my initial impulse. And if I'm to be honest, it's already past its expiration date. There's nothing but music for me. Still, I couldn't create as much music as I had wanted to. I didn't have the heart to break out of the current problems, nor did I have any goals. And I just continued to imitate the art in a sluggish, aimless, slow manner. It's like pedaling a bike with no brakes. There's this quote from Agiwara Sakataro's poetry book collection that has been scattered throughout the years. "The thoughts that burn my emotions, alas, they are no longer to be found anywhere." 712. Parade. In the depths of my body, right below the throat, if I do have a heart, it's probably because you're there. I've understood for a long time now that if I get older, I'll forget even your face. So I want to know the moment deep in my body, in the middle of my throat, the moment I can form words. If the night ends like this, store memories so it won't dry out. Make this song so it won't be lost. Please don't forget. Just a little bit more. This lonesome parade. I've thought this forever, but within your fingertips, that's probably where God is living. Today, long before yesterday, and long, long before that. I get it. In the depths of your body, right below the throat, are the days of just imitating the songs you wrote. So that I don't forget the temperature of the present when you're not here. The temperature of the present when you're not here. With the memories that seem like they'll never dry out, with the song that would never have been lost. A little more. Just a little bit more. This lonesome parade. 8-8. Visby really is a good town. If you climb the steps of the Santa Maria Cathedral, you get a nice hilltop view of the whole town. On clear days at dusk, you can see the sun sink behind the horizon line over the ocean. Even though I say all this, I think I've overstayed my welcome. I only have a little money and ink left. From here, I'll return to Stockholm. It's the city that I walked in my childhood. It must have been about a year ago. It was when I quit my job. Have I written about quitting already? Well, honestly, it wasn't quitting, it was escaping. The writing gets faint from here due to the ink running out. On those days as well, I would hang my head getting yelled at by the boss for some trivial mistake. I was always thinking of something completely separate. Robert Johnson, Jimi Hendrix, Brian Johns, Jim Morrison, all of them died at the peak of their musical careers at age 27. That's the jinx called the 27 Club. It's pretty famous. I wonder if the end of my life, if the last thing remaining will be satisfaction. I won't say 27, but if the rest of my life was limited to just this time, I wondered if it'd all be for the better. To throw away everything and confront only music. Would I be able to call such a thing impossible, rot and stagnate until my death, and return to the meaningless ordinary life it had been? While thinking about such things, I had already packed my bags and flown out the door. It was a beautiful waning moon night. Riding my bike, I mindlessly arrived in front of the station. I thought it nice to go somewhere far away for some reason. I think about it now. At that time, I had already decided to end it all this summer. The single year is my entire life. Life is too long to do nothing, but too short to do something. That phrase of yours was probably pulled from the moon over the mountain. Under that moonlight, as if it were the sun, filtered through the trees. I finally remembered that time, Elma. 8:31. Elma. I'm gonna drink water. That's better. I know I'm a liar. I know I'm a liar. Was that your first water after a whole hour of talking? Yes, it was. It was. Nothing new on the channel. I know I'm a liar, I feel it. Still, Elma, it still hurts. So sing goodbye already, until the darkening night falls. Elma and I, with the morning sun shining through the trees on us. Are you still sleepy? The early summer is drawing near in the May forest. Walking out, on your face is the dew from a flower. Look, it's like a teardrop. Let's just stay here and yawn. Who knows? Maybe we'll even sit down in a chair. There's nothing that can't be forgiven, you know. You can become kind. Just like this, in some faraway land, relaxing, stretched out in the cracks of a pale summer, while I can still hold in my words and tears, while I don't know the depths of the night ahead. I know I'm a liar, I feel it. Still, Elma, it still hurts. So sing goodbye already, until the darkening night falls. Pain and sadness, if you can't see anything, you won't understand them. So with my eyes shut tightly, I ran away. I walk along the moonlit path. Cramped rooms and cold nights, dreamy afternoons and lonely mornings. Between the words of farewell, I'm looking at your face. Just like this in some faraway land, relaxed, stretching out in the cracks of a pale summer, while I can still hold in my words and tears, while I'm still only looking at how blue the sky is. While I still don't know about parting with you. I know I'm a liar, I feel it. Still, Elma, it still hurts. So sing goodbye already, until the darkening night falls. This is wordplay. Both of them means word, but in terms of kanji means word leaf. Hagashi means through the leaves, usually in the context of light being filtered through the leaves, which is also brought up in the song, Sasu Komorebi, shining through the trees. So, a word is created with by mashing kotaba and hagashi together. Kotabagashi, and it results in the meaning of the line. Interesting. Love the footnotes. The footnotes are great. It's a windmill. It looks like the windmill in Old Man's Journey. Well, no, it's too small. The one in Old Man's Journey is really wide and it's made of wood. It's not plaster or rock. It looks close though. Looks similar. 410. This will be my second time trying to write this letter. I say letter, but you probably won't read this, so I think it's more of a journal. I've been reading some things lately other than music. Gathering my belongings, cleaning my apartment. I bought a ticket headed for that country and packed my things. Only the bare essential luggage. An ink bottle, a fountain pen, a camera, an acoustic guitar, and a plain wooden box to hold the songs I wrote. I think the money I saved up from my part-time job should last me until the end of summer. Now I depart for my journey. My life's final journey. It's a bit late to mention it, but how my music is, if it will sell or not, whether life is painful or not, I really don't care anymore. Elma, I wonder what I will think of this journey, what I'll feel. 8:25. That's why I quit music. And there's one thing I just remembered, there's one thing I haven't mentioned that I'll mention at the end. I don't think any of the letters have brought it up, so I'm going to mention it at the end after I read them all. I thought about it, and I still don't get it. You waited under the blue sky on that breezy afternoon. My imagination escaped the confines of the day. Hey, what should I do from here? No one ever taught me how to go forward. I met your eyes and walked away without saying anything. This is going to be really hard to do, to not say in rhythm, because I know this song very well. I thought about it and still don't get it. Youth is just so boring. I quit the piano already, but I can't break the habit of playing it on my desk. Hey, I wonder what I'll be doing in the future. I sure hope it isn't music. Don't worry about that. Even when I draw a line in my heart, it just wouldn't disappear. Hey, it's already too late, so don't remember it. I'm wrong. I don't get it at all of you humans. Truth, love, the world, suffering, life. I don't care about it. Wanting to know whether you're right or not is just a self-preservation instinct. I thought about it. It's your fault. I thought about it, but I don't get it. I really don't want to grow older. Just thinking about how I'll die one day makes my chest grow empty. When thinking about what I do in the future, I understood what would happen when I become an adult. I wouldn't do a damn thing. How can I Ugh. How can I explain why I hate people who wear happy faces? Like a monster, an inferiority complex lurks in the depths of my mind. I'm not wrong, am I? At the end of the day, you're all humans. love, salvation, kindness. It's repulsive how they all have no basis. The pain of cheap love songs is just a self-preservation instinct. Do I care? It's your fault. I thought about it, and I still don't get it. Just living is painful. I can't write music anymore. I don't care if the lyrics are sloppy. I just don't care. I'm not wrong, right? I'm not wrong, am I? I'm not wrong, am I? I'm wrong, I know it already. All you humans, truth, love, salvation, kindness, life. I don't care about it. That I can't say the right answer is a self-preservation instinct. I don't care. It's your fault. Even I once had something I believed in, though now the sentiment is like garbage. When I wrote about you again and again, I didn't care whether or not it sold. It's true. It's really true. It really was like that. That's why I quit music. 8:31. I've run out of ink. Please forgive me if some of this is illegible. Even so, Elma, me ending up like this, it's not that I despaired over music or that I've abandoned life. A story that doesn't end is boring. A tale that keeps dragging on isn't elegant. Life has to be the same way. If my own tale is to be written, it can't be shown by anything but music. What I've seen on this journey, what I've felt, I wrote my music with only that. The songs I've put in this box are a single work that symbolizes me. You could say that the music is itself my very life. Elma, I could never give it to anyone but you. I don't know what will happen to the box that I put this letter in. I'm praying that some stranger will read the memo on it and return it to your address. I'm all out of paper. I've been remembering that time a lot lately. Me getting used to being a pianist, myself wanting to become an author, myself without being able to give up on my dream of music, starting to write songs. Until now, my life has been a series of compromises. Truly, I lived compromising everything. Now I can say it. Now, even with who I am. I once gave up on music. Why I started writing again? Was because I read your songs, Elma. You didn't show me often, but at that time when I felt you through your song, I saw the moonlight. The unerring, faultless light that can only illuminate the night. Unimaginably soft, dazzling beyond my wildest dreams. Pale moonlight. The Japanese phrase is Yoroshika terasanai mubyo no hikari. Yoroshika. Yup. It's a good one. Yoroshika terasanai? Yoroshika terasanai mubyo no hikari? Sounds about right. Anyway. That's why Give Up on Music was kind of hard to get through, because I was kind of like, I know what it's supposed to be. These aren't metered, and it gives me pain. 考えてわからないし、青空にしたてがった風が吹いた植物の抜きそうそう猫が来るので包みから剥ぐのよ君の名前ですよ僕は言っただだだだだだだ And some form of either, depending on who we're going off of. 1, 2 thought out but logic isn't clicking. Something, 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 something. Or oh, what is the other version? Oh, what is it? I've forgotten. I've listened to it so many times and now I don't remember. What is it? Oh yeah, I'm suddenly taken back to that time when I waited for you underneath the blue sky, passing by in an instant. It was a nation. Something? That's not the right second half. I think that's a different verse, but it's I'm suddenly taken back to that time when I waited for you underneath the blue sky, passing by in an instant. It was like some animation, yeah. Now let me pull up Spotify because the songs, well, they are on YouTube, but I don't have YouTube Music, so you gotta pay for that bad boy. And actually, I don't think that's true. But every time I've tried to listen to the songs that don't have music videos, YouTube's been like, hey yo my man, you gotta pay for that. And I was just like, bruh. I just wanna listen to it. So I will get rid of this. You don't need that anymore. So if he's just gonna keep floating because it's funny. Yeah. So if he's gonna keep floating, well, it's because it's funny. Maybe I will get the music videos on. I'm gonna check the order of the songs as well. If I can find it. My library. Artists. Urashika. It'd be really funny if it just started auto-playing. Albums. See all. Oh no, maybe, wait. Oh no, I do not want plagiarism. I wanted it full screen. Oops, that was not the right button. Oh no, A Loser Doesn't Need an Encore did come out first. Okay. Okay. For some reason, I thought that, it was different. I guess they're counting that as an album, and I guess they're also counting the other one whose name I don't remember as an album as well. Maybe not. Singles and EPs. They're only counting singles. That's oh no, there is an EP. Cool. Creation is here. Okay, cool. Yeah, Creation was an EP that went along with plagiarism, and then A Loser Doesn't Need an Encore came out, and then That's Why I Gave Up on Music came out, and then Elma came out. So we're gonna play through That's Why I Gave Up on Music. I'm just gonna play them. I know some of these have songs or music videos. I know some of them don't. So I'm going to... One, I'm gonna get rid of the second monitor, so hopefully OBS decides to like stop dying. You thought it was Cyno, but it was me, Kawa. Kono Kawa da. Right? That's the thing, right? Kono Kawa da. Let me recenter. I probably want it to have it like this, right? Yeah, I probably want to have it centered like this. Punch OBS? I can't punch OBS. If I punched OBS, I'd have to punch my computer. I'm not doing that. I gotta go now, but it was nice listening. Hope you have a good rest of the stream. Yeah, no problem, Cyno. I hope you enjoyed me talking at length without any breaks or water, and now I'm suffering because of it. I'm paying the price. Yes, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Drink more? I am. I drink a lot in that one break. But yes. I don't think 831 doesn't have one. Deep Indigo has one. The Moonlight one, I don't remember the full name of, doesn't. Only a couple of these have music videos. Off the top of my head, the only ones that have music videos on That's Why I Gave Up on Music are Deep Indigo and That's Why I Gave Up on Music. I do not think any of the other songs have no, Parade has music. I enjoy your voice, good to listen to while drawing. Hey, let's go, baby. I'm gonna look up, just because I don't remember because I'm Papega, I'm gonna look up their track list again. I believe that That's Why I Give Up on Music, Deep Indigo, and Parade are the only ones on That's Why I Gave Up on Music that have videos. There is a lyric video or a music video for Semi-Transparent Boy, Rain and Cappuccino, and Nautilus, as well as Fireworks Beneath My Shoes and Just a Sunny Day for You, but those are all part of Elma, if I remember correctly. Cool, great, great, Google. Thank you for bringing up this wonderful list of all the songs in this album, also known as only pulling up 4 songs. I love that. So helpful. Hello, Miko. Welcome back. I'm just gonna pull up their YouTube channel and make sure that... Why does this show up when I look up Yorishika? Why does this show up? Oh, list of Yorishika related music. I was gonna say, what's this picture of people? We all know that no one knows what they look like. What a great song. I'm not gonna go through that one. That one's just got all the classics. That one's got the bangers. Actually, Sunny Day and Fireworks might not even be on Elma. I might be I think I'm completely wrong about that. But they deserve to be, because they're Pogger songs. Parade is a really good song too. I hate this new YouTube layout. I've got this, I'm using a different profile, Google profile, and it gave me like the updated YouTube layout and I hate it. It looks so weird. The one where like comments are like in a little box that you have to click to expand out because it's not like mobile on desktop. But if I look, if I scroll all the way down, there's Sea Lily, so it's not that. So there's Yoaketa Hotaru. Oh yeah, the Summer Grass is Getting in My Way album trailer, but a Poggers album. And then A Loser Doesn't Need an Encore as well. You're just in time to listen to the songs. I might be completely wrong about this. Sunny Day, Hitchcock, Transparent Boy, Fireworks, those might all be part of The Summer Grass is Getting in My Way. And if they are, I'm going to be kind of sad because those are all really good songs. Okay. Well, either way, I have confirmed that the only music videos... There is a trailer album for that. That's why I gave up on music. The only music videos for songs for That's Why I Gave Up on Music are Deep Indigo, Parade, and That's Why I Gave Up on Music. I was pretty sure of that. So without further ado, first song, let me unmute my audio in OBS, is 831. Oh. I was gonna mention this, and then I didn't mention it because I forgot. If you noticed any of the dates in the letters not making sense, like if you noticed anything weird about the dates of the letters, like the whole like, oh, 831, 314, 321, 87, 420, 424, 713, 615. If you noticed anything about them like not making sense in the sense that like they're not chronological, it's because canonically, I guess, when Amy wrote his letters, he just opened up random pages in his notebook and would just start writing letters. So he never wrote them in order. He just, every time he wanted to write something, he would just choose a random page and start writing. And he only ever put the month and the day, he never put the year. So that's why the letters are all over the place. Nice job, Amy. Good job, buddy. Anyway, 831. I don't hear anything. Oh, I forgot how quiet this was. Yeah, I forgot how quiet 831 was. Let me restart it. I'm gonna try to not talk too much in case... Well, I guess I could just raise the music up. I'll just talk quietly. I could just lower my mic a bunch too. I'm gonna pause it because it just goes out there. Also, yes, I just noticed that. Thank you for the 2,000 to the Scuffed ASMR stream. I have forgotten that I needed to remind everybody that that is still a thing, and that there are 8 days left, and that we are 38% of the way there. And I will extend that because I couldn't stream for like a week, so I am going to extend that. It's going to be the second time it's been extended. But yes, that is still a thing. That is still a thing. Tofu, if you're still here and you can hear this, Dawn, if you're here and you can hear this, that is still a thing. Anyway, the next song is Deep Indigo, and Deep Indigo, actually, I'm just gonna close this. I don't need to have, I'm not gonna go through Elma's diary. There's no way I'm gonna read her diary with how long it is, and then listen to her album as well. So, I'm just gonna close that, and I'm gonna open up the music videos in Edge and hope that it just takes up less resources than Chrome, and also hope that like OBS and Twitch get their stuff sorted out so everything stops dying. But the next song in the album, chronologically, the next song on the track list is Deep Indigo. Deep Indigo does have a music video, so we are going to be watching the music video, and it'll probably get DMCA'd. We love it out here. We love it out here. I am hoping it doesn't, but it might just maybe get hit with the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Of course, I look up Deep Indigo to what do I get? What do I get? I get Will's version, then Reichi's version, then IMA's cover, and then the YouTube music version for Reichi. And then if I scroll all the way down, hey, my own video even shows up. Isn't that nice? Not a good video, by the way. Not a good cover. Finally, there's the official music video. Also, Deep Indigo, I believe, has surpassed the views of Bishonen, and I'm kind of sad about that. Deep Indigo continues to have more views than Bishonen, and every time I'm just like, bruh. I'm just gonna preemptively set this to like 480p. Sorry about that, but like, I think if I do anything more, OBS is like gonna like die and freak out. Dawn's contributed 12,000 total to the Scuffed ASMR stream challenge. Yes, this is the way. I need to find out what window capture I have. I am going to trust that OBS decides to not screw me over here and go just like choose a window and hope that hey yo, it's OBS. That's weird. Okay, well that's not working. I don't know why. OBS has decided to not work. Let me try and add the hit or miss video capture. Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? Why were all of these not working? That's so weird. Do I have to add OBS? Why do you do this to me? You're telling me to add an entirely new capture source? Fine. Go to MV cap. Why is it capturing OBS? Oh, is it because it's minimized? No? Hello? Why is it just OBS? Hello? Doko? Window capture, Doko? Hello? Oh, there it goes. Ah, and it's huge. It's enormous. I really should use light mode just so I can crop these videos better. But then everyone will be like, Neon, you're using light mode? Be like, yes, I use light mode. Is that Seafoam I see in my recommended on youtube.com? That's pretty poggers. I love this lag. I love this lag. We love it out here. We love OBS using 17% of the CPU. It's very pog. We love OBS selecting random capture points on my stream and not letting me resize things. We love that. Okay. There we go. Now, as things continue to lag on me. Where did I have the slides? Oh, I had the slides down here. All the way down here. This is going to be the very laggy music video for Deep Indigo. Oh, this really is laggy. Oh, this isn't too laggy. Never mind. Okay, no, this is pretty laggy. Okay, no. Don, you raise a great point. You raise a great point. You raise a great point, Don. Maybe we just hit him with the... let's just make it 1920 by 1080. Right? Wow. It's huge. Some might call it too big. But it's a lot less. Well, it's actually not that low. It's lagging just as much, but you know, whatever. Whatever. It works. It works. That's not the point. Oh, that doesn't look too laggy. Okay, it looks like it's less laggy now. That's good. I like how it's still centered, like, here. And not here. So, like, every time I look over to look at chat, I'm just like... I love being behind, too. I can't actually see it. So I'm just looking at the stream. Oh, it is lagging. I can see it. I can feel the lag. it's a pretty good music video. One thing I will say, that box lid is so big. Like, it's so much bigger than the box. It's so large. Like, I get it's not hinges, it's like a lid. It's so large, though. Like, it's so thick. I don't know, I guess I'm just thinking of, like, shoe boxes, but it's so large. Is it gonna pull up recommended videos? No, it's auto-playing. No! It's auto-playing. Wait, hold on. Interact. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. No, we're not to that song yet. We're not to that song yet. Not yet. That's pretty funny. We still got. I'm actually gonna get more water. Maybe I should have let that play out while I get more water. In the meantime, I'm just gonna play Seafoam, and I'll be right back. So.
World humans can't see, where worries turn to light and ecstasy, where tears illuminate your whole being. But these waves are drifting me away. Won't you rescue me from this endless sea before I turn into sea foam? Won't you stay with me underneath the sea before I turn into
Seafoam.
My voice is trapped
In bubbles you can't see or hear. Losing breath,
I can't
move yet I close my eyes.
sometimes.
Times we're born with fins that are too small to swim. Swim. Afloat in this whirlpool of life. Ride an ocean current full of strife. But these waves are drifting me off key. Yeah, obvious. The next one, since we just did Deep Indigo, is what was this called again? I don't remember. Sunset? That is much louder than 831. Much louder than 831. What a strong start. Oh, this is the one where this was I don't get it, right? Excuse me. I could make a list. Actually, I'm just gonna hide Sophie for now. And put her back when we get music videos. This must be so interesting to watch, just listening to me listen to the music. I'll pull up the master sheet that has the lyrics, the translated lyrics, so there's at least something to look at. The Yorushika Master List. There we go. Yeah, the summer grass is getting in my way and a loser doesn't need an encore. Oh, I guess these are old. And of course, by the time I pulled up the lyrics, the song was over. I guess the master list just has the... It just has the letters and the songs in the letters. We'll see if I can find. I actually have to like know what songs these are too, because they're all in Japanese on Spotify. So I'm gonna have to. I don't. What are you? What are you? What song are you? What song are you? Something. Ito something something something. Kanji. Oh no. Actually, wait, hold on a second. I can just look at the lyrics and see if they line up. Anyway. Or if, like, anything ever wanted to give me a good track list, and not just say, oh, the songs in this album are the ones that have the dates. Like, if it wanted to give me an actual track list, thank you, yorishika.fandom.com. Dakara boku wa ongaku wo yameta. Oh, it is songwriting and coffee. Okay, okay. I probably should have figured that out because coffee in kana. So, anyway. Songwriting and coffee. That is on here somewhere. Songwriting. Okay, coffee. Okay, cool. Now... Slides. Windows. What happens if I... Well, bam! It's very large. Very large. I wanted to recrop this. It is enormous, some might say. What a large browser. My, what a large browser you have. All the better to see small details, my dear. Aha. I'm going to do my best to make sure that I know this is going to be kind of small. I'm going to do my best to make sure that the lyrics are in the right spot. I'm gonna try my best to make sure that these lyrics are in the right spot for the song. What is that? Why does my mic keep doing that? I keep hearing it. Oh, why would you do that? Document. I've lost my place completely. Where are we? Why would you do that to me, dogs? I'm pretty sure we're approaching this part. Yeah, we're back on track. Nice. Nice. 713 also does not have a music video, nor are there lyrics for it, so cool. Hide this for a second. There are no lyrics for 713, it's just another one of the letters. And it's just music to go along with the letter, I believe. This is pretty groovy. Oh, this is nice. Starting soon. This honestly could have been anything. You could make this starting soon. You could make it a be right back. You could make it a an ending. This fits everything. Also, I looked at Scarlet Sands, and it's got a base attack of 542 at level 90, which I don't know why I was expecting everything. It's literally just Red Horn, but in spear form. It's got 44 like how Red Horn has 88. I don't know, Mike. Why do you keep doing that? Yeah, I mean, it's literally just Red Horn, but as a spear with crit rate instead of crit damage. All Dance does have lyrics for it, so I'm gonna pull those up. There we go. All Dance has lyrics. There's no video for All Dance, but there are lyrics. So, here we go. This should also... I'm gonna lower it. Yeah. The intro reminds me of another song, the do-do-do-do-do. Reminds me of another song. I like how I'm just not moving. It's not picking up like the... It's the best part about it. My like head bobbing. I guess I just gotta do this. So I'm not just like stuck still. I guess I could replace the tapping of my foot with tapping on my desk. Why do you keep doing that, Mike? Maybe we'll try this. You gotta go back to this Poggers, like, instrumental part. That's why Given Music is such a good album. Next up is in June, I read about the town after the rain, which also has lyrics. I'm going to use the power of the search function in Google Docs to quickly find it. Here we go. After that will be In May and then False Night. Why is this hyperlinked? Interesting. Let me turn this up a little bit. I believe we are here. I'm gonna hope. Now I don't start hearing a bunch of no's, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, we gotta back it up. But that sounds like time for a verse 2. Yep. I really need to like pay better attention. I keep looking over and then losing my place in the song. And quick, stop. Stop playing. Stop playing. We must now move on to In May from the Emerald Green Window. Those lyrics should also be here. In May. Yes, there we go. How long is this? Does it say? Does it tell me? 49 minutes. Oh, wow. 8 of 14. And the rest of them were all pretty standard. False Night's kind of long. 5-6 is pretty short. Parade's kind of long. Elmo's pretty standard. 410's a little short, and that's why I gave up on music's pretty standard. Nice. So we've got like 25-ish, 25-ish minutes left. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, about 20 minutes. Parade is up, not Parade. In May is up. Emerald Green in May. You're green in May? You're lying in April? Why does it keep doing this? I feel like I've skipped something. Oh, I did. No, I was behind. Oops. Okay, and the next is False Night. Okay. I think they did, what was the other one that they did? I know it wasn't False Night, they used a different, gotta find it somewhere. It's the Yoru Magai. What did they use? What did they mark this as? What? Yoru Ma... It's... Is it not in this? Is it not? Is it not in... Is it not in this version of the doc? Love that. Love that. Cool. Cool. Well, let me just get my version, the other version of the Alma letters. I'm hoping this is the second version. No. Okay, this is the... Okay, it should be here. This one was definitely night something. It was like fake night or something. It wants to load in and let me search throughout the entire document. No chance. No chance that it's not in here. Go on. Go on. Load all 43 of those pages. What are you talking about? Why is the search... Oh. I see. It's just not working because it's doing some weird thing where it's searching for it on the page. I'm just gonna look up Yoromaga. It's gonna be way faster. Yeah, False Night. False Night, that's what it was. I was like, I know they didn't use Fake Night. Here we go. Lyrics? Lyrics. Why do you keep scrolling up every time I tab back into slides? It's like, quick, quick, this is the word you searched for. Here it is. Okay. False Night. I know it's not the same song at all, but False Night always reminds me of Racing Through the Night by Yoasobi. Just the start of it always makes me think of Racing Through the Night. This will be super easy to keep track of. I don't have to worry about reading the Hana and the kanji. I can just be like, oh, it's all Romaji. I'm gonna try and keep the current lyrics centered whenever I can.
名もない花が綺麗とかそんなのどうでもいいから貧しい心を消したいバイトはしたくないうつむいたまま話すから人の気持ちかわかんない君の写真を見ていただけライブハウスの中で等身大を歌ってる金にもならないような歌なんか歌いやがってさバカみたいだな人生とはマシンガンそんなことを言いたいリフレインごと歌ってねその喉から全て切ない歌を消したい優しい歌も消したい聞くだけで痛い僕に一つでいい人生ごとマシンガン消し飛ばしてもっと苦しんだと笑ってねさよなら一言で君が故障を抱えて生きてくような思い出になりたい見るだけで痛いよなただ一つでいい君に一つでいい風穴を開けたい
I guess I can have the letters open, like 5, 6, have the letters open so you can read like what Amy was writing about. I just noticed that probably makes a lot of sense. Luckily, this one's like 2 paragraphs or 3 paragraphs, so I can just leave it on the entire time, the entirety of 5, 6. You can read at your own leisure of 2.5 minutes before the song changes, and I switch to a different set of words. I guess I could read it again. As you know, I'm determined to use this old pen and ink when I write things. Well, so I'm saving it so I don't lose it. I've been thinking about this life's expiration date. I think that since life is similar to music to me, you can also say it's the same with the expiration date of a work of art. Matsuo Basho left a quote saying, "Let your haikus be written as if by a child." I think that can also be said about music. Rather than focusing on works of music that we've been used to, music that focuses on technical skills to create, the really good ones are the words that have been made poorly, but have inspirational impulse within them. And so that's why I made my music really fun to— What made my music really fun to me? But it stopped 2 or 3 years after my initial impulse, and if I'm being honest, it's already past its expiration date. There's nothing but music for me. Still, I couldn't create as much music as I wanted to. I didn't have the heart to break out of the current problems. Nor did I have any goals, and I just continued to imitate the art in a sluggish, aimless, slow manner. It's like pedaling a bike with no brakes. There's this quote from Agiwara Sakataro's poetry book collection that has been scattered around throughout the years. The thoughts that burned my emotions, alas, they are no longer to be found anywhere. I probably won't do that for any of the other letters, since I've already read them once. I probably should have played the songs like as they came along, but I thought about just dividing it into 2 halves. But doing them in tandem probably would have made more sense. Next up, we have Parade. Oh, Parade has a music video, so we're gonna watch the music video for Parade. Because Parade, once again, Parade music video. Also, the great thing about Parade having a music video is I don't have to worry about lyrics because it'll just have closed captionings, I'm hoping, anyway. Let's get this up here. I think this is still on. That's why I gave up on music. Yeah, it is. Does it want to be nice enough to just give it to me in the recommended? No. Okay, now I can't scroll either. And I see that Parade is not amongst the videos here. Okay. I guess I'll just search it. Ah, yes, it's the birth. It's the birth of the little. Well, it's not really the birth. This was used in Ite and a couple other ones. But our resident Yorishika Blob Boy is back. Let's go, baby. And I guess I'll full screen this. Well, it's already cropped, isn't it? I don't need to full screen it. It's cropped. I'll unfull screen it. Also, change that. Do not run on 1080. Run on a nice 720, thank you very much. We'll bear with the lag for now. Why is this here? There we go. It's hard to tell how bad it is, but I'm looking at the stream. Oh, it's kind of bad. It's definitely noticeable lag. I was hoping that would help with the lag. It does not appear to have helped with the lag at all. Oh wait, I think the lag is actually related to something completely different now that I'm thinking about it. Yep, I figured out what it is. Never mind. It's because the stream has gone on for too long and I'm running out of disk space. Rip. There we go. It should be lagging a little bit less now. Wait. That's like, is that the same? Is that the same setup as Chocolate or whatever it was called? The new song that came out? That looks just like the music video from the new song that came out. I mean, I'm sure you're thinking, Neon, two people sitting in chairs looking at each other, how original. I wonder, is that the Ite staircase, or is it just another staircase they chose because it looked cool? Is it just like a thing they liked the look of, so they kept it, or is it the Ite staircase? There's the ink. Also, I'm sure the ink has been long gone by now. I'm looking at the delayed stream. Okay, pause. I will not have Yubi auto playing onto Ite. That will not happen. Great song, not the time for it. The next one up was, as I reopen up the dock because I closed it thinking it would help. It did not help. Control T. The next song we got is Elma. Then 410, then that's why I give up on music. Cool. Elma. Jinsei wa. That's why I gave up. That's not Elma. Wasn't Professor Elm? What generation was he in Pokemon? Which one was he? Was he Gen 3? Was that Elm? Was that Elm? Or was he Gen 2? I do not remember. Oak was 1, Rowan was 4, Juniper was 5, Sycamore was 6. 7 was, I guess, Kukui. Was Elm 3? Birch was Birch Gen 2 and then Elm was Gen 3? I think that's how it went. I never remember. Gen 2 and 3 are kind of spotty for me. Anyway, I got the lyrics for Emma pulled up. I'll get them back on screen. There we go. Elma. きっと人生最高の日夢にねるだろう全部言い換えなくてほしいけど Oh, it auto played onto Parade. Because I forgot I played the video. I gotta move to Elma. There we go. Come on, scroll down.
眠い昼も寂しい朝もさよならの言葉越しに君の顔を見てるこのままどこかの遠い国で浅い夏の隙間に寝そべったまま涙も言葉も出ないままでただ空の青さだけ見たままでただ君と終わりも知らないままで嘘つきなんてわかってくれてるなまだまだ痛いよもうさよならだって歌ってくれて夜が来るまで
410. 410 should be right after this one, right? It is. Convenient. 410. Another letter. I'm not gonna read this one. I'm just gonna... Like, it's right here. You can read it. It's all... Smart Scroll, why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? Smart Scroll, why are you a thing? Okay, cool. I guess we'll just do this. We'll cut off the top of the windmill. Wow. You can hear it. It really does pick up pretty well. I was worried that wasn't gonna pick up. It sounds like some of it picked up. And the last song! The last song! No, stop that. Stop that. Now you get to play it. Now you get to... I'm gonna close both these. We don't need these anymore. Now you get to autoplay. Now you can autoplay browser source. Now you can... I know you want to do it. I know you want to play. That's why I gave up on music. Now you can do it. It's okay now. Interact. Is it in the recommended? No, but Tsukidakada is Tsukidakada. Fireworks beneath my shoes? Oh, that's a good one too. Ghost in the Flower? That's also pretty good. From a Whisker Away. Now I'm sure there's not a thought in your mind of shit that isn't somewhere sat by your side. Which song is? Oh, that's Yoasobi. I was like, wait a second, I recognize this song. It's
When
Yoasobi.
complications arise during pregnancy, when there's a medical crisis or terrible crimes.
Bruh. I don't need these ads right now. Why is it echoey? What's happening? What's echoing? Wait, hold on. What's echoing? Is it the desktop audio? Interesting. Anyway, interact. I need to get to... That's why I... Let's go. Go. No. Music video. Go. It's a good music video.
考えたってわからないし青空の下君を待った風が吹いた証拠昼下がりを抜け出す想像ねこれからどう
I should probably uncrop that too. Let me uncrop that. No. Let me... OBS, I want you to not start selecting random things that I'm not clicking on. There we go. I don't know why it's... Hold on, wait a second. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know why autoplay must have been on earlier, because I was like, I don't know why it's autoplaying. But anyway, that's all of it. 2.5 hours later, yeah, I figured it'd run about 2.5 hours. I don't fancy playing any other songs through this, because I fancy not getting any more strikes than I'm already gonna get for this. But let me get Sophie back up. Where did she go? Where are you? Sophie, where did you go? Aha, gotcha. Gotcha. And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids and your dog. And your little dog too. If I open up Genshin, is everything gonna die? That's a very real question. Let me get the not fully looped background music back on. If I open up Genshin, will everything just kind of like shut off? Will everything just kind of keel over and fall apart? Also, I definitely made a choice making today's stream 1080. It definitely did not need to be 1080, and I'm definitely paying for that decision right now with my current, like, what are we at now? I assume it's gone down since I checked. I'm definitely paying the price for that with my 42 gigs of remaining space. Yeah. I am probably going to... I'm going to open up Genshin. Half of my files don't work. My Genshin's kind of broken for whatever reason. Love that. It always happens every time I update. So after the stream ends, I'm probably going to delete Genshin and then just reinstall it and hope that it like sorts itself out. But because all of my stuff is broken, if Genshin even wants to load. Also go cry that like all the good clips out of the Minecraft and the Seabed streams are like kind of ruined because the audio is desynced on them. But I'll see if I can salvage whatever I can. Yeah, the audio got desynced somehow. I don't know how, but it did. So there's that. Hopefully OBS gets their thing fixed out with Twitch. Hopefully they get that all going well. I'm really lagging. Oh, yeah, we dipped to 27 frames instead of 30 frames. Hopefully they get that sorted out, because kind of an L. Excuse me. That is kind of an L. I'm gonna load into Genshin and watch as it runs at like 10 frames a second, and then decide, you know what, I'm closing Genshin and I'm gonna end the stream and start going through those VODs so I can get them out of here. And no, honestly, I'll probably just upload this VOD to YouTube right away. I've uploaded the other two already, I think. And then I'm just gonna can this VOD immediately, because what am I gonna do? There's nothing that I can grab out of this. There weren't any clips, really, that I could grab out of this VOD. It was just me reading the letters, so not a lot of clippable content there. Yeah, really not a lot of clippable things that could happen there. What was that? What was that ka-thump? Like a breath, like I breathed onto the mic, like I did a hard exhale on it. I did not. Thank you very much. And because I'm gonna open this up on another device, because I do not trust my computer right now with what OBS is doing. I assume other people are streaming. Genshin is currently not responding. It says Genshin Impact not responding. And the whole screen has gone white, and it's giving me a loading bar. So that's pretty cool. Love that. Love that. Please load faster, Genshin. Please load faster. Before I turn into sea foam. Pyro loaded, Hydro loaded, and then it went back into the Genshin Impact.exe is not responding. Would you like to close the program? And I say no, I would not. Oh, we loaded, Animo loaded, Animo loaded. Electra's loading. Come on, come on. We can do this. We can do this. Genshin Impact not responding. Okay, no, I'm not dealing with this. I would like to end the process. That's gonna be all, folks. I'll be honest, I'm not even gonna try. I know Cyno's on and I know Laura's on. I'm not even gonna try rating them because OBS is gonna like die on me. And with that being said, tomorrow there will be no stream. Not sure about Friday, but we'll be good for Seabed Saturday. The real consistency on the channel is Seabed Saturday. Everyone does Genshin. Everyone streams Genshin. I gotta be out there. I gotta be out here streaming Seabed. I gotta be out here. For all the Seabed fans, all 27 people subscribe to the Seabed topic on Twitch. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. But yes, I finally got this stream off my plate, which is something I've been wanting to do for a while. Disregarding the fact that I have a diary and another album, and then also a novella and another album to go through, which is very cool. Bonus frames I cannot give out right now. I'm going to give them out after I end the stream because I don't want to open up anything else. I don't want to open up stream elements. But locking it in at 179 bonus frames. Let's go, baby. 179 bonus points. And of course, though, that goes to Dawn, Tacti, Tofu, Cyno, Burfy, Luigi, Kawa, and everyone else, and Miko, and everyone else in chat that I see, that I'm looking at the list right now. Nice. I think that's everybody. That's everybody, right? I didn't miss anybody. I'm going off of people that I saw in chat, or people I'm listing out publicly, because I'm not gonna like list everybody in the chat box. But I do remember Perfy, Miko, Kawa, Tacti, Dawn, Tofu, Cyno, and Luigi. I see you in the VIP section of chat. And I think that's it as far as that goes. So with that being said, 179, we are, what are we at? How are we looking? We are at, what is this? 42% of the Scuffed ASMR stream. 8 more days, that will be extended. I'll extend it by 2 weeks. Basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna keep extending it until we hit like the amount of streams that I would have normally streamed had I had time when I originally planned out the community event. And if we don't reach it then oh well. Everyone will get their points back. So suddenly everyone might have a wealth of channel points. If not, if we do hit it, then Scuffed ASMR stream, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's ASMR, but it's not good because I don't have an ASMR mic or anything, and I'm not gonna go through with voice meter and try to set it. I mean, I might, but I probably won't. And the only thing we have set in stone is keyboard ASMR for Spiral Abyss. That's the only thing that is set in stone. The rest of it's gonna be it's gonna be like, not open book, but like open for suggestions, open for requests. I'll take requests day of. And I reserve the executive right to deny any of your requests. But I might, just thinking about it, putting a little bit of thought into it, I might grab like some chips or like some pretzels or something, and then also grab some other food and just like eat things. There's some funny voice filters I could do too. Aside from that, I could really lower my mic down, and I could just, if I lower my mic down a lot, I could just whisper the entire time, right? Like, couldn't I just whisper the entire time? Just get my mic really close to my mouth and just whisper. And just talk like this the entire time. What if I read the entire time like this instead? The only problem with that is I think my S's sound really sharp, but what if I just stream like this, guys? What if I just stream like this? What if I didn't talk normally? What if I just always whispered? What if I just always did? What if I went even farther? What if I went even farther and just really whispered? Yeah. Instead of trying to lower my voice, what if I just make it nice and soft? What if I just whispered the entire time? What do you think of that? Is that pretty cool? Do you like that? Is this something that you like? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I think I got something for this. Does it sound like I'm whispering in one of your ears? Does it sound like I'm whispering in your left ear? How about now? Is this good? Do you like it? Oh wow, it does. Oh, wait, what's that? What are you doing? Oh, that looks really cool. That looks really cool. Is this what you want? Is this what you need? Oh, wait, hold on. I kinda can't see. Let me go into the other side. Get on the other side. Oh, yeah, I can see it much better now. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I'm sorry for being so loud after whispering. I moved the mic back a little bit. That's great. That is amazing. I love that so much. I can even do it now. It's obviously not as funny if I do it now, but I can be like, I think, wait guys, you might want to check your headsets. Something might have happened. Something might have happened. I don't know. I don't know. It might sound like they're broken. They might not be though. I don't know. My audio track might have gone mono. I don't know. I had it on stereo, but it might have gone mono. So yeah. It's really interesting. I can make it sound like I'm just like walking around behind you, walking back and forth. Like, have you thought long and hard about the consequences of your actions as I go? Yeah, have you thought long and hard about what you're doing? Have you thought about why you're here? Yeah, huh? Have you? Wait, what happens if I go? What does that sound like? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Well, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what's happening for the ASMR stream. Anyway, real end of the stream. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening to me read Amy's letters to Elma. Amy's letters to Elma, yes. And I will get those bonus points put in after I end the stream, which will be right when I press... Well, actually, no, not quite yet. It'll be when I press this button and watch as everything kind of falls apart and starts lagging, as I freeze and become a statue. I'm frozen in time. Isn't that a game, or is it a movie? A Hat in Time? That's a game. Frozen in Time, is that a movie? I don't know. All I know is that I'm frozen and I cannot move. I've turned into a PNG tuber. Oh no. Help me. Release me. There we go. There we go. So, there's a trash can next to me. Interesting. But the more important part is I have the hands. And you know what we do with the hands? We stand here and we go... this is when I start ripping off other VTubers and just start copying what they're saying. And I say, in German we say, it's time to end the stream. Bye! Thanks for watching today's stream. No, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot that all of you decide to stop by. Listen to me talk about yours, Chica. It really means a lot to me. I'm probably gonna cut this stream off pretty short, so I thought I'd just do the slow buzz thing, because you know, I'm like a kid who just discovered a new toy. I discovered it this one new thing, and I'm gonna keep using it. So, I hope the rest of you all have a good rest of your day, or rest of your evening, or whatever it is, whatever time it is for you. I hope you have a nice remaining 24 hours of existence, and I will see you on Friday or Saturday.